Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, looking at your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future, answering the question, what do you need to know right now in order to move forward in alignment with your higher self? As I do in every single one of my readings, I've gone ahead and pulled the overall energy for the reading and clarified those messages, as well as the overall theme for the reading, which we'll jump into in just a second. I have the tarot deck we'll be using already shuffled, as well as the decks that I'll be using in the extended. Any information on the extended reading or on booking a personal reading with me is in the description box below. Last thing, please remember that these are general readings. They are not here to resonate fully for everyone, and they won't resonate fully for everyone. So do please remember to take what does resonate and helps your personal situation, and leave what does not. All right, Aquarius, in your recent past, you have the past with the Three of Wands in reverse. Something happened in your recent past to push you out of a comfort zone that has affected like your further back past. It's a comfort zone or a habit or a cycle, definitely some sort of comfort zone. So a habit or a cycle that it's like you have used as a way to gain, like, it sounds harsh, but like a false sense of comfort anyway, but something that didn't necessarily benefit you. So something happened to push you out of that comfort zone in your recent past. In your current energy, you have watch for signs with the Four of Swords here. So right now you're being very guided, and you're probably receiving signs maybe in the form of numbers, or signs can appear in so many different ways, but kind of watch for the signs, watch for the synchronicity, and also do some reflecting on the signs that you're receiving, some meditating, some sitting in silence with these signs, because I feel like those can help it. That signs are great, but when we don't sit there and reflect on them and try to understand what they're trying to tell us, then a lot can get lost in translation. So I do definitely feel like you're receiving signs from the universe at this time, and then your immediate future, you have abundance with the Eight of Wands. So that's what I feel like the signs are about. The signs are how to guide you toward some abundance here, which I feel like, is absolutely possible and available for you, but now it's just about like figuring out how to get there, which a big part of that is leaving the past behind. So there's something from like your past, like past, that's affecting your recent past, which is kind of what this reading is about. So a lot going on here. I was kind of confused by the overall energy, but let's jump in and see. This is for Aquarius' recent past, clarifying the past with the Three of Wands in reverse. Recent past for Aquarius. You were pushed out of your comfort zone, or the universe is trying to guide you out of your comfort zone. Okay, a big part of your recent past is there's this frustration about the fact that you haven't received what it is that you want here with the Nine of Pentacles. And I'm sorry if today is not apologizing for the weather, but it's very cloudy out, so I feel like I'm really relying on my ring light today. So what I was apologizing for is the reflection here and the cards, so bear with me. But there's a lot of frustration in your recent past surrounding the fact that you haven't received what it is that you want, and a lot of what kind of came up in your recent past was these limiting beliefs about the fact that you're never going to get there. Or you're not good enough, or you're not capable enough, or that the universe isn't supporting you in that, when in reality, I just feel like you haven't fully aligned with it yet, with this abundance yet. Now, I feel like that's what these signs are about. Like you're in the process of that. You're being led to that abundance in some way, shape, or form. But I do definitely see some frustration in your recent past. Maybe you're still kind of dealing with that frustration now. This is for Aquarius' recent past. Recent past for Aquarius. Recent past for Aquarius, please. So you are. You're receiving divine guidance toward something, but it's not what you expect. It's good though. For the Four of Pentacles, it's stable. It's like meant for you. Because I feel like you were really, especially in your recent past, like holding on to how you thought things needed to go. And since things weren't happening like you thought that they needed to, there was a lot of frustration, and basically like what you were saying, maybe not consciously or out loud, but kind of what the energy is, you know, oh, things aren't working out the way that I expected or ways that I thought that they needed to or should. Therefore, I'm probably never going to get what it is that I want and desire. When I don't feel like that's the case at all, I feel like you are still being very guided towards a level of abundance. I just feel like it's different than what you're expecting. In a good way, though. Recent past for Aquarius, please. Recent past for Aquarius, please. The Three of Wands in reverse with the Three of Pentacles. You were trying, okay, you wanted the pieces to fall into place, but you were staying in your comfort zone, because that's the same Three of Wands in reverse. And we can't achieve the abundance that we desire in our comfort zone. And it's something about, something from your past, again, like a habit or a cycle that was affecting things, the pieces falling into place here. Clarifying this Three of Wands in reverse and this Three of Pentacles. What is this talking about? It's the same kind of thing. So something, and I feel like you know what this is. A pattern, a habit, an addiction, like something has been keeping you for a lot longer than just your recent past from getting to where it is that you want to go. So you were frustrated that things weren't happening, but there was a way. You were holding yourself back a little bit. So bear with me. I'm not saying it's all your fault or anything like that. I just feel like there is a lesson here, which if you watch my readings, then you know that there usually is. All right, current energy for Aquarius. Switching gears here. We'll get more. Watch for signs with the Four of Swords. So I feel like as we go forward, we'll get more on this recent past energy. Current energy for Aquarius. Watch for signs with the Four of Swords. Because I feel like things, like I said, the abundance is available for you. It's just different than what you're expecting. Current energy for Aquarius, but in a good way. Current energy for Aquarius, please. Okay. I want to clarify that really quick. So Justice with the King of Cups in reverse. I want to clarify this. Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't need that. I get it. So Justice of the King of Cups in reverse, clarified by Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so what I'm gathering in this message, and we just kind of touched on this needing to kind of see how you're holding yourself back a little bit. So many of us hold ourselves back because we've been taught certain things about ourselves throughout our life that aren't necessarily true, starting in childhood, such as we're not good enough, we're not lovable, we're not deserving, we're not capable, we don't have support, you know, we have to fight tooth and nail for everything in our life, you know, whatever the case might be. But ultimately, whatever this is, you've gained certain beliefs about yourself. Beliefs that have really held you back in a lot of ways, because with the King of Cups in reverse, it can be like emotional abuse. And I feel as if, maybe you have experienced that in the past, but I also feel as if you have a tendency, this is kind of an aggressive message, but bear with me through it, please. It's as if you have a tendency to emotionally abuse yourself. Like, see, you're so stupid. I knew you couldn't do it, or you're so ugly, or whatever the case might be. It's like you have a tendency to, and I get why, because, we often adopt the voices of our past. The voices of the relationships that we have, again, starting in childhood, or even just our, throughout our formative years, or even, throughout our adulthood. And it feels as if one of the reasons that you've been holding yourself back is because there's a part of you that has believed what other people have made you think about yourself. And the universe is trying to guide you out of that mindset a little bit. Actually, why did I take that one? I want this one. But you're not who people have told you are through their words or actions. You're whoever you decide to become. You are capable of whatever it is that you decide you're capable of. You're not capable of what people tell you you're capable of. So remember that. Current energy for Aquarius. Current energy for Aquarius, please. You feel as if you've lost your abundance. The Death to the Ten of Pentacles. You feel as if whatever happened to kind of push you out of your comfort zone, it's almost as if you feel like you've lost the opportunity to have what it is that you desire. But I don't think that's the case at all. I actually feel like in your recent past, you didn't realize it at the time, but you were heavily settling for a life that was way below the one that you're capable of having and experiencing. Now, a big reason why is because, again, you were taking on the limitations that other people have placed on you regarding your intelligence, capability, deservingness, whatever the case might be. And so the biggest thing that I want you to know is that the abundance that you desire is still very much possible for you in all forms, in love, in material possessions, spiritually. Like, what it is that you desire is still very much possible for you. You have not lost the opportunity to have what it is that you want and desire. But you got to leave the past behind. That's the biggest thing. Current energy for Aquarius. I get why you feel you have, but you haven't. Current energy for Aquarius, please. So that's the what you're needing to see right now is the universe is trying to guide you towards understanding that what has happened or is happening isn't to take away your opportunity at abundance. It's the universe's way of saying you've been holding yourself back. You've been selling yourself short. I want to reshuffle because I don't like when they fall out before I set the intention. Current energy for Aquarius. And I feel like sometimes it'll just add on to what I was saying instead of actually provide me with the message that's needed. Current energy for Aquarius. Oh, that's okay. We're going to reshuffle. Current energy for Aquarius, please. That was like 10 cards. I couldn't read all those in one message. Current energy for Aquarius, please. Current energy for Aquarius, please. There's a Four of Swords. So the Queen of Wands in reverse is such an interesting energy for me. I call it my fit throwing card. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying you're a child or you're throwing a fit. I mean, like, if the universe, how can I put this? What's a good example? It's like, if you were the universe and you had a child that was you, that's the best way to describe it. The universe is kind of looking down, or you're looking down this child, and you know that you're doing the best thing for this child, and that it's going to lead the child to bigger and better things in their life. But the child's upset about the fact that things aren't going the way it wants it to go. And it thinks that because it's not going the way it wants it to go, that it's not going to be happy. But you know, because you're the parent, that the decisions that you're making are going to be best for the child later on. That's a good example of that. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to get too specific, but nothing's coming to mind, so I'm not supposed to say anything. But think of, like, it's almost as if the universe is looking at you, at your life, and saying, this is all happening for you. You might not know or understand yet, but it's happening for you. And the universe is trying to give you signs to show you how that's the case, how this is for your benefit. But the Queen of Wands in reverse is kind of this, the fit throwing card of basically, like, the child being like, you hate me, you don't want me to be happy. And the universe is like, all I want you to do is be happy. You as a parent, all I want you to do is be happy. I don't know, like, that's just the best kind of way I can describe that fit throwing card. So I feel like, because that's the Four of Swords again, right? Same as that Four of Swords, this need to kind of do some reflecting and trying to understand, like, why things are unfolding this way and how this could be for your benefit. Because I don't know that, this is just a general reading, but I do feel like it's very clear that you are holding yourself back in your past in some way, shape, or form, and all of this is happening so that you can get out of your own way to have the abundance that you're ultimately deserving of. Immediate future for Aquarius, clarifying abundance with the Eight of Wands. Immediate future for Aquarius, clarifying abundance with the Eight of Wands, please. Immediate future for Aquarius. Immediate future for Aquarius, please. Okay. Once you can move forward from the loss that you have incurred, because I do feel like there's been a loss, I feel like you'll be able to open the door for what's truly meant for you, because nothing that is meant for us will ever pass us, though it's really difficult to see and understand that when we're experiencing it. But I just feel as if the universe is saying, whatever it is that you want and desire actually doesn't exist behind you. It exists in front of you. But I feel like you're having a hard time moving forward from the past. But you are being guided in how to do that right now. Immediate future for Aquarius, please. Immediate future for Aquarius, please. This is for Aquarius's immediate future. Wheel of Fortune, Chariot, Page of Wands, World, Six of Pentacles. My gosh, okay. This is all extremely positive, right? I mean, it's receiving, closing out cycles that don't serve you, things moving forward, positive changes in your life. But I'm trying to figure out what this Page of Wands is. It's almost like, the way that I can describe that is like prioritize. I mean, it's inner child energy. or the way I can describe what I'm getting from it is like prioritizing what the version of you who thought, like, you know, let me back up. When we're a kid, or when you're dealing with a kid, you make them think, or you tell them they can do or be anything they want to be, right? What do you want to be? You can be anything you want to be. You can do anything you want to do. But then as we grow up, life kind of places those limitations on us throughout our experiences. We experience failure and loss and pain and trauma, and we start to limit our beliefs about what's possible for us. It almost feels, Aquarius, like it's getting back to that version of you that believes that anything is possible, because you have very much been playing it safe. Now, you've been playing it safe because you felt like you had to. But I feel like that's why things fall apart. You know, that's, the universe will give us tower moments to shift us in the direction of what's really meant for us. And that's why I feel like this abundance, not only is it different than what you expected, but it's better. What's possible for you, it's what the universe is trying to guide you toward, is better than what you've been settling for in your past. So getting back to this energy is what can help move things in your favor. Immediate future for Aquarius, please. Immediate future for Aquarius, please. No more self-sabotaging. No more sabotaging yourself, because I feel like that's kind of what has been happening. In some way, you're playing it safe, which is leading to this form of self-sabotage. I don't know. And you know, I feel like you know. Let me clarify this Knight of Wands in reverse. There's definitely something here about self-sabotaging. And we sabotage because we learn, you know, we push away what's good for us because we don't think that we're good enough for it, or that we're capable of it, or we don't even pursue it because we expect failure before we even start. You know, self-sabotage can come in so many different forms. Clarifying the Knight of Wands in reverse. And the number one way we sabotage ourselves is by holding ourselves back from what it is that we desire. The unknown is very triggering for you. It's very scary. It's very, it's very uncertain because it is uncertain. But I feel like that's where, you know, needing to lean on the faith that the universe does have your back, especially when it comes to creating the life that's meant for you, the abundance that's meant for you, because no one can take that away from you except for you by holding yourself back from it. It just feels like there's this need to not just step out of your self-doubt, but step out of your doubt when it comes to what it is that you think is truly, or what it is that, you think is truly possible for you. Because I feel like you're capable of so much more and having and experiencing so much more than what you've been settling for. And the universe is trying to guide you in that direction. And it might come with the endings of things that don't serve you, but it's pushing you forward in a good way. So that's what I am gathering about your immediate future is just no more self-sabotaging, allowing yourself to move toward the life that you're truly capable of in a way. Because the abundance that you desire is waiting for you. I feel like you feel like you're waiting for it, but it's waiting for you. It's waiting for you to kind of step up and choose it. And we step up and choose the life of our dreams by not settling, by not allowing ourselves to settle for what doesn't serve us, and by choosing to invest in only things that align with where we're trying to go. Okay, I'm going to hop on over to the extended. This is going to be more the coaching aspect of the reading, so we focused on what you need to know right now. This is going to be what you need to do right now in order to move forward in alignment with your higher self. Thank you so much, Aquarius, as always, for your support of my channel. means more to me than this year. I think that the craziest thing about this past year is how much of a community we've grown here. So I appreciate you being a part of that. And as always, I wish you absolutely nothing but love and healing on your journey moving forward. All right, bye, Aquarius.